like, come on through, Cookie. I want to pull my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. This is actually, I'm going to do, it's going to be a quick review of Empire. It's season 2, episode 12. There's a lot of mess that was going on, and I got a little disappointed with this episode because it was kind of reaching. They were reaching. We started off, there was this press conference that Hakeem was actually doing, and Hakeem was, you know, him and the whole Lucius thing, you know, everybody knows that it's like a feud that's continuing to go on. And he was doing pretty good with answering the questions until they asked him about Lucius, and then, you know, he gets all in a funk and acting all crazy. And he did okay. He got around it. Cookie helped answer some of the questions. She smacked the fuck out of the back of his head. And told him, you better get the shit, all that other shit together and make it right. She smacked the shit out of him in his head. Andre ended up going on talking to Rhonda and telling her about, you know, God giving him visions about her fall, that he don't believe she fell, that he believes somebody pushed her. Then they had a whole little thing where he agreed to help her get a job at Empire working on the fashion line with Camilla if she would go to counseling at the church with him. So she's like, okay, fine. When she goes out to the church, it was like she felt like she was being set up because he get her down there and start asking her, was she cheating on him? Foolishness. It was a lot of foolishness. But she keeps saying, you know, he's paranoid and his meds calibrated. I think it's a little bit of both. I don't think he's completely paranoid. Probably does need some of his meds calibrated because there was a lot that was going on. So, you know, it is what it is. But they figured it out later on that because he couldn't find her the one night or whatever. And meanwhile, she did have her little alibi. She was actually doing some stuff for Cookie, you know, so they went through all that. Yeah, whatever. That pastor is a mess though. The pastor's like very, I don't know. The pastor's kind of shady. Like, you know, he kind of was against Rhonda for some reason. And I'm like, now, Pastor, if you actually knew all of the dirty, sideways shit that Andre and Rhonda have actually indulged in together, you wouldn't feel that way. You mind your motherfucking business. But whatever. We'll see where that goes. Camilla was running around this whole episode cutting the budget for everything. She cut the budget for Lucius's, for his video. Then she cut the budget for Tiana's tour. And the only way they were able to, you know, they was able to fit. And, you know, Lucius wanted to fuck her up. And Cookie was talking to them into like, just let us work on this, you know. And the little boy with the big shoes was supposed to, you know, get it all figured out. The only way they were able to get her to agree to not mess with the money was that they send Menage a Trois out with Tiana. That way she was getting rid of the little competition for Hakeem. So they ended up doing that. Hakeem actually slept with Camilla, snuck and created a videotape, sent the videotape to Mimi, and Mimi starts selling off all her stock and stuff. So that all worked out. So that worked in for the family and all that. And also in there, in the video, she had talked about the fact that Mimi wasn't dying fast enough. A mess. But Yeah, so Hakeem really double crossed her and everything like that. Um, yeah, let me go ahead on and just finish that up while we at it. So when all that went down, Lucius found out. Cookie had told Lucius. Lucius like, I'd like to see her face. You know what I mean? And Cookie's like, no, no, no. Let Hakeem take care of it. We're good. He takes his ass over to the hotel. And here we see Camilla done killed Mimi. She done poisoned her. Poisoned Mimi. Got Mimi laughing. This is what I said. It got real far fetched. She poisoned Mimi. Mimi laying up in the tub, all fucked up. And she's like cleaning up. Lucius done got in there some kind of way, and he done videotaped her where she done poisoned Mimi. And then they have an exchange back and forth, and he's threatening her and telling her, you going to be in trouble. Them people going to be mad that you killed that woman, this, that, thing, and the other. And I got video, this, that, and the other. I was like, Lee Daniels, something. This ain't, that this is too far fetched. This ain't that ain't working for me. That ain't working for me. But whatever. So then he ends up making Camilla drink the poison, that some more of the poison that she gave Mimi, and kill herself. And just like that, she went on and killed herself. No, baby, y'all gonna have to do better than that. That just didn't work for me at all. That really ruined the whole episode for me. I was like, huh? So that's how they then got rid of Camilla and Mimi. Just that easy, like that. Didn't work for me. But whatever. Anyway, then there was a whole little thing with the gays then got mad at Jamal. You knew that. And they came up on him and asked him to do sign some flip flops. And when he went to sign them, they start singing flip flop, flip flippity flop, and talking about him, flip flopping back and forth between men and women, and all this kind of carrying on. I got to find out it was actually Lucius that actually set that up. Lucius is doing anything to try to win the awards over Jamal. So Jamal's pissed off with Lucius yet again. I was like, just a damn mess. Let's see what else happened. That was pretty much it. That was pretty much what went on. I'm telling you, I got so bothered by that whole thing with Mimi and Camilla, because it was just so goddamn far fetched. I just couldn't get into it. Two things that I did see: the family is always hurting each other. Like, they're always saying sideways shit to each other. There was two little things where, you seen them doing that. Cookie's mouth, she literally called Andre crazy. It just in the midst of talking, she'll say, your crazy ass better do so forth and so on and so on. I was like, oh Lord, Eddie. And I was like, damn, they just spend time. They just are always so ghetto, and they're always hurting each other's feelings. Just like Andre, and then they apologize. That's the part. Stop doing it, and then you don't have to apologize for it all the time. Stop fucking hurting each other's feelings. He said Andre said some shit about they were talking about getting a PR team to help win the gays back for Jamal, and that goddamn Andre gonna say all you got to do is drop your draws, and then you turn around and apologize. Stop saying hurtful shit to each other, and then y'all won't have to keep on apologizing. But I said, well, that's pretty real, because that does happen in families. People are always sticking their foot in their mouth and then wanting to apologize after you just said some old raunchy shit. A mess. Let's see. And that's pretty much, all. If I forgot anything, you all leave it down there in the comments. But there was a lot that just kind of went on with this that just was a little too far-fetched for me, and it kind of pissed me off with this episode. But whatever, we'll be back next week, and it looks like it's gonna be okay. There was a lot of singing. They was singing too much for me. Is that because Andre started to go off at one point? He was like having a breakdown, and then they sang a nice song. It was a nice song. Not Andre, Little Boy with the Big Shoes, and Jamal sang a song that they wrote about the baby and why the bad things happen to good people and all that. It was nice, but I'm like, child, sometimes y'all be singing too much, too much for me. But anyway, whatever. Thumbs up, thumbs down. We'll get back with it again next week and see where we go. They gonna have to do something with this writing. I ain't gonna have this Tyler Perry type shit go on, y'all. We not gonna do this. All right. So later. Bye.